races in Japan aren't just sporting events. They're national rituals, watched by millions and powered by a deep sense of team spirit and collective pride. They span seasons and generations, uniting schools, universities, and companies. Ekiden emphasizes teamwork, camaraderie, and sacrifice. It places the team above the individual, each member contributing to success by passing the tatsiki or sash along a specific leg of the race, culminating in one winning team, the biggest prize in Japan.
The Financial Times Nikkei UK Ekiden, an event inspired by the races in Japan, was founded in 2024. Now entering its second edition, this year's race promises to be the most competitive yet. The best university teams in the UK will go head-to-head on a brand new course that presents a unique set of challenges. In this series, we're taking you behind the scenes as the teams build up for the big race. Expect fierce rivalries and rigorous training sessions, all in preparation for an event like no other. The race is on. If you were following the form book, it would be hard to look past the University of Birmingham for this year's Ekiden race. The squad has quickly risen to the top in recent years, taking their endurance running to a new level with the help of a new £55 million sports and fitness facility. Based in the UK's second city, the Athletics and Cross Country Club is one of the fastest growing in the country, seeming to attract the best new crop of British junior athletes every single year. However, with such success comes question marks over Birmingham's ability to field their best Ekiden team when it counts. The demands of international competition have been known to stop their star athletes lining up for the team, which could prove costly, as with last year's third place finish.
And why did you sign up to compete in the UK Ekiden?
I mean, it's a really special experience to be able to do a race that is such a big part of Japanese endurance running culture, and I was lucky enough to experience that last year as well. And I think it aligns with the values of the University of Birmingham, and that teamwork is really at its core. And also it's just running at its purest. You're not hyperfixating on a time, you're just running as hard as you can on the day for the team.
Just speak a little bit about the club in general, the size of it, how's it work, the different groups in training and the overall vibe.
Overall vibe's amazing. It's really chill, but then there is this more serious impact to those quicker guys. And it's a massive club, so many different groups, so many different levels of abilities. It's just, if you're a middle distance guy, long distance guy, even sprint stuff, there's something you can do your toes in.
I think it's one of the best universities running in the country, and they prove themselves at all the BUCS competitions. We're very extremely dominant. I like last week I was in front. There were 70 people, which just proves how big the club is. It was bigger than other countries.
Why did you sign up for the second year of the UK Ekiden?
It was just a really fun experience. The course was quite nice. A lot of video coverage. I was on the BBC News actually. I was on the front page.
Nice.
There's a picture of me. And Ben is running, film me as well. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Big claim to fame.
Right, you two, you're going to roll.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so the club's I think got over 200 people, and it's quite nice. Everyone gets along. It's not elitist like Loughborough or other universities that are doing the Ekiden.
And what do you think your chances of winning this year are?
Pretty good. Oxford and Cambridge are just full of old people, so yeah. I'm joking. I did it last year and it's quite hard, and both Oxford and Cambridge are really good, so yeah, I think it'd be tough.
By winning 60 of the last 65 British University Athletics Championships, Loughborough is known as the best track and field club in the country. The team's distinctive purple kit, known better as the African Violet, has commanded respect at races up and down the country for the last decade. Loughborough do face a unique problem. In recent years, their dominance over track and field has been heavily reliant on the field events, stealing valuable points that other endurance-focused teams can't compete with, something they will have to overcome in the Ekiden Relay.
I'm Hannah Knight. I'm a third-year student at Loughborough University. I study English and Sports Science, and I'm the social sec for Loughborough Student Athletics Club. So first year I struggled a bit with this, balancing both, but as the years have gone on I've definitely got a lot better at prioritising running, but also having fun on the side. So we actually didn't take part in it last year, and it looked like good fun and it looked like a really good event to be part of. So we thought we'd give it a go this year and hopefully we can do quite well in it.
Hi, my name is Jake and I'm studying a Masters in Sports Biomechanics, and I've been at Loughborough for 1 year now. The session tonight was 2x200 at 600 metre pace, followed by 6 to 8 300s at about 49.50, and then 4 2s at about 800 metre pace. Yeah, there's always things going on after training, especially long runs on a Sundays. A lot of people go for food or a coffee, or just, everyone just kind of hangs out outside of the club. I've met lots of good friends through the club. Coming to Loughborough for my Masters, I didn't really know anyone before coming here, so the club's been a really good way to make friends and get to know everybody. I think after its first year, it looked like a great event. Lots of unis turned up, lots of clubs turned up, and it just seemed like a great event to be a part of. I always think, Loughborough Athletics strives to be the best athletics team kind of in the country, and this is another opportunity, for us to cement our legacy and, prove why we're one of the best.
In the north of England, one of the Ekiden's less talked about university teams could in fact offer this year's surprise package. The University of Leeds is not clouded in sporting prestige or history. The student-led club is more known for its social scene than its on-track performances. However, what they may lack in star athletes could be made up in team spirit, camaraderie, and a willingness to go all in for their big cash prize. There's no hiding. It would be a shock if the University of Leeds team were to win, but crazier things have happened.
Today we're at the Griffin Performance Hub. We've got our S&C session, which we have every Friday, which is led by the S&C coach, and it gets us ready for track season and cross country. I'm Alex. I've done 2 years at uni and now on placement, and I study design engineering. We're at the Griffin Hub. Today it was a group S&C session, but I had just some drills because I'm racing Bucks 800 tomorrow. So just getting the legs primed for that. I'm ready to have a good run out, hopefully. Leeds Cross Country Club is everything. It's Bucks Club of the Year 2 years ago, and we hosted Bucks last year. The society really encompasses everyone. We're very open to all abilities, and it is really like a home to a lot of people. It was a really exciting race, and we saw it happen last year and thought that's something that we would like to do. It just looks like a cool opportunity to have a big day out and get the university's name out there.
Leeds Cross Country Club has gone from strength to strength. When I first started off in first year, it was not small, but these days we get big numbers at training, big numbers at socials as well, so it's just good to have a club that really covers everything. The club's open for people of all abilities, and then we've also got a bit more of a performance set up as well, which is really good. It just seemed like a great opportunity to compete against the other clubs in the other university clubs in the UK. I feel like that opportunity isn't that common, it's just kind of that buck, so another really good opportunity. Looking forward to going down to London in a couple of weeks.
What do you think the chances of going for the win are?
Ooh, good question. Got back Leeds, but could be tough competition from some of the bigger universities, but hopefully we can field a strong team on the day, and fingers crossed.
Despite decades of academic and athletic prestige, Oxford has been somewhat of a sleeping giant in the British university athletics scene, losing their reputation as a title challenger. However, in 2024's Ekiden Year 1, the 76-mile battle proved the powerhouse is in fact on the rise, taking the win from bitter rivals Cambridge by 37 minutes. Their goal for this year will be a repeat of the same.
Hey guys, so want to introduce yourselves? Yeah, so I'm Benji. I've been running for almost 10 years now. I come from Core and now at the University of Oxford studying engineering. I'm also the captain of OCCC. And I'm Jared. I am from just outside Belfast in Northern Ireland originally, and I'm in my 5th year here at Oxford, currently studying for a Masters in Modern Middle Eastern Studies. And I'm one of Benji's predecessors as a former club captain of Oxford University Cross Country Club and a member of the Ekiden team this year.
Yeah, I think when you're running for Oxford, you feel like you're running with something much larger than yourself. We were founded in 1876, so we've got a huge amount of history. We've got a really active alumni on base, and they all get involved with our races. So when you're on the start line, you feel all that support behind you, and it's quite hard to describe, but it is a really special thing to take part in.
Yeah, I think I would say something pretty similar to Benji. I think there is a sense that when you run for UCCC, you're having the privilege of representing one of the oldest cross-country clubs in the world, really, which is consistently a privilege. I think also as well, we're a big club. We're a broad club in terms of who we cater to, and hopefully I think a very friendly club. Certainly on a personal level, nowadays all of my best friends really at university are people within the running club, so I think that adds another level to it as well. Rocking up in the start line alongside my best friends, knowing that we're all going to give our best and really kind of empty the tank for each other as much as for ourselves makes it that bit more special. Well, over the past few months, the first thing to say is that anyone in the team has been part of a very close-knit and a very successful cross-country squad, and so we've been training together week in, week out throughout the winter months, doing a mix of tracks, speed sessions on the track, and more strength endurance work on hills and muddy fields, and so we built a really good group identity around that. More recently, I think, as you get into the summer months, people do kind of go in slightly different directions and do their own things. So among the people on the Ekiden team for us, I think we've got people who maybe are currently training for more middle distance style track races, or people more like myself who are training for rather longer and mountain races. But I think the nice thing about the Ekiden is it's such a kind of varied course among the Thames, and so I think there'll be opportunities for us all to bring our own different specialisms to the table and hopefully get a great result for Oxford. Yeah, so I expect that the standard is going to be really high this year. Having seen the team announcements already, I think it's great to see that many of the kind of top universities or universities we've seen at the very forefront at the British University Championships, the likes of us and Cambridge and Loughborough and Birmingham and other universities like that are all featured, and so I'm looking forward to a really high standard competition, but also looking forward to trying to defend it for Oxford. And I think having seen our team win it last year, and I think we've managed to get a really good buy-in for the event from among our own squad. Really high standard of people who are getting involved in it, and I think everyone's quite hungry to retain that title in year 2. I think I will say firstly that the team has a very solid spine, and I think there's talent throughout, but in terms of our big name or our perhaps not so secret weapon, I think it would have to be Jared Ward. So Jared has had a pretty glittering career as a professional athlete and came to Oxford on a 2-year course, I believe, last year with his family, and it's been great to have him within the squad throughout this year and brilliant to have him in the Ekiden. To say a little bit more about him, he has coached, he is represented the United States at an international level repeatedly, most notably perhaps in the Rio Olympics in 2016, when most of us, I think, were still at school, and Jared was 6th in the Rio Olympics marathon. So to have someone at that caliber offering advice, imbuing a bit of his elite athlete stardust on the rest of us, and showing us how it's done is a real privilege. And yeah, it's very reassuring to know that we've got him in the team.
Away from the historic setting of Iffy Road, you can find perhaps the most modern and advanced athlete environment of any university team. Whilst they won't field an Olympian in this year's Ekiden lineup, Loughborough remains the standout breeding ground for the best young talent in the UK.
So hi, I'm Benji Williams. I do maths here at Loughborough University. I'm currently in my second year, so more years to go for me. I mean, yeah, let's start with the facilities. I've really enjoyed living on a sort of slightly lower key town, big campus. It's a lot lower stress environment than maybe somewhere like London. Just means you can be a lot more comfortable. The campus is lovely, so many green spaces. The study spaces are really nice. Some really lovely sort of buildings, and yeah, it's just a really enjoyable place to live, to be honest. Well, I think we'll be prioritising selecting those that aren't focusing on their track season, but still we'll have a whole host of strength-based runners who are keen to be taking part and doing their bit for the uni. So I think we'll probably go for our stronger runners based on sort of speed versus strength, just because obviously Ekiden is a longer format race, and there'll be some I think there'll be some solo sections, so we'll need those who have got sort of longer distance expertise. Who to look out for? I mean, I would say definitely Charlotte Dannett. She's really pushed on this year. I mean, she's always been an amazing runner, but she's really pushed on this year and started sort of first England appearance at Armagh recently, for a while. Obviously she's had it before, but it's for a while, and she's really just running with so much confidence. Had a great session this morning. Pretty much run every race possible, and excelled in all of them. I think she was like 6th or 7th at Bucks Cross. I can't remember exactly which, but I mean really high. Only the best runners are doing that. But then Bucks 10K, she smashed that. I think she was first in that, and then silver medal in the 5K as well, and even Bucks indoors. She did pretty well as well over the shorter distance. So she's got quite the range, and yeah, she's really been killing it this year. I think she'll continue that. Yeah, I love the team aspect. I mean, I've always enjoyed running because it's a very solo-focused sport. But to be able to bring everyone together, no matter how fast or slow you are, and compete together as a team, and be rooting for each other, I just think it's so special. And that's why, yeah, I'm really excited for this Ekiden.
If quiet and isolated is the best way to describe the Loughborough setup, it couldn't be more opposite at the University of Leeds. Boasting the 4th largest student population in the country, world-class sporting facilities are nestled within a city buzzing with nightlife, shopping, education, and a population of almost 1 million people.
Back in September, October, after the first race we did at season, we got the option to just register your interest. I didn't really know much about it, and then we just raced throughout the year, and then there was one main race, York Even Splits, where they took they looked at people's times from that alongside other events people had done to select based off that.
I think in the men's team it's especially tight because it's primarily, I'd say, our Bucks cross-country team, but then there's a couple people who ran the B race for Bucks who've been, racing, beating a couple people from the A team. So I think, yeah, the York Even Splits was a nice, everyone on even playing field for once. You really seeing where everyone was at for that race.
It's very different. I've not been running that long, so it's very different to anything I've done. But I think a lot of running is very individual. So doing it as a team, it just makes it more fun to have, back each other.
I think especially here at Leeds, we're quite, and I think a lot of the other unis, we're quite inclusive as a uni. We've got a lot of people from loads of different levels, so it's quite nice to have everyone in together, running this race. I think for me, speaking from experience, so I run something called the Welsh Castles Relay each year, which is quite similar to this. So that starts right in the north of Wales and finishes right down in the south. Similar sort of thing. We've got about 20 legs of that. So that's something I'm running this year after the Ekiden. So I've got a bit of experience doing it, but it's good. It's good fun. Well, I think Richie has got a bit of background in fell running and mountain running. So I think he's looking to run some of the hillier legs. I think Tim on the men's side of it definitely is also, he's got some good half times, got some good 10k times, so we're looking again to put him on some longer legs, whereas people like Alex and Harry on our team both come from more of a track background, so we'll get them on some of the slightly shorter legs. We're keeping that under wraps, of course, but I think Harry Hewitt is one to look out for. I know he hasn't got too many road times put down, but he's very, very quick on the track. I think he's come fourth at English schools last year, over 15, so hopefully he should be able to put something down nice and quick over something flat. So for me, coming up to Leeds was kind of, I quite liked the idea of getting away from home. Not that there's anything wrong with being at home, but for me, uni was a new start, a new experience. So for me, I'm from down South Wales, so up north was kind of where I wanted to be, and Leeds is quite an obvious choice. I think the student life's brilliant. It's a big city but a small city, if that makes sense. So the student area is really small, everything's within walking distance. Training's 2 miles from the house. We've got great facilities here, so we've got the track, we've got the Brownlee Centre, which is a cycle track we do a lot of our tempo work on, and the Edge is our student gym on campus, which is really brilliant because you can do some gym work and then go straight into your lectures and everything.
From the north to the Midlands, over 38,000 students choose to call Birmingham home, most of which are attracted by its fine balance of world-class academics and sporting excellence. In 2012, Team Jamaica selected Birmingham to prepare for the London Olympic Games, living and training on the Edgbaston campus before going on to win 3 gold medals. No doubt, the Ekiden team will try to channel this winning spirit.
My favourite part about the university is definitely Met. Great for a grass session. Yes, we do most of our training here. Just a really good place to run. So our team selection occurred after kind of looking at everyone's form across the winter in longer cross-country races and also at road 5k. And if people hadn't managed to get a mark down, we also considered current form. It really doesn't matter how fast you run on each leg. It's just about putting your best effort out on the day, really focused on team spirit more than anything else.
Do you have any initial thoughts on team tactics or how your team will pace themselves?
Top secret.
No team tactics at all.
We have
None that we can share.
Yeah. You can't get the other unis getting any ideas.
And which athletes do you see as your secret weapon or someone with real quality that could make a big difference?
Well, the whole team is really strong this year, but I think Rose Chesterfield is definitely one to look out for. She won her leg last year, coming back from a bit of an injury in the winter, and yeah, she's looking really good in training, so yeah, watch out for Rose.
In the world of Ekiden, where long-distance relay running demands endurance, precision, and seamless teamwork, the role of the team coach is vital. The coach is a strategist, matching each runner to the course and segment that best suits their strengths, whilst timing training cycles so they peak on race day. It is the coach's guidance that steadies the team, reminding them that they run not just for themselves, but for each other. Bennett is the talent on the youth and junior talent programs for England Athletics, as well as supporting Great Britain cross-country teams. He formerly spent 7 years as head coach at Oxford University.
So my name's Kyle Bennett. I'm a head coach for endurance at Loughborough University. I've been working here now for almost 4 years. I think in terms of the athletic side, we obviously have a great coaching setup here. The performance program that we offer, so the support we offer as well in terms of nutrition, strength and conditioning, physiology is one of the best in the world, I believe. And we're constantly recruiting some of the top staff that we have as well. And I think the community we have here in the athletics program, so across all the event groups and the support the athletes show each other, I think is amazing as well.
Miller is an ex-GB Paralympic athlete and advocate for disabled sport. He is a coach of the GB Paralympic Futures program and was selected as a baton bearer for the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games. He is currently leading Birmingham University through a golden era, where they boast a record number of GB internationals amongst their ranks.
Hi, I'm Dean Miller. I am University of Birmingham endurance manager for the athletics team and one of the coaches here, so lead endurance coach really. I have been in Birmingham and University of Birmingham for a pretty long time now, so I was a fresher in 2007, so what is that, like around 18 years now? But yeah, I've been coaching maybe the last 7 or 8 years.
Rush, a former professional footballer for Cambridge United, who has represented England and Great Britain in road running and cross country. He co-coaches the team with professional marathoner Phil Sessman.
So I'm Graham Rush. I'm one of the joint coaches with the uni cross country club. So I'm coach for obviously the University of Leeds cross country club, along with Phil. And what's really maybe it's not unique, but different to lots of places, is that, we're here now at Leeds Beckett, one of the BMC nights that they're putting on. And there's a real the unis work together and the sort of running side of it. There's a lot of cross communication. Phil and I both train here. Some of our athletes from the University of Leeds come and train with sort of the Beckett sessions and vice versa. So we share facilities as well. So this is the Leeds Beckett track, which we train on a Thursday night, and then we have a facility slightly outside of the city, kind of a road circuit, which the Leeds Beckett use on a Tuesday. So there's kind of a switch in facilities.
Well, I'm Matt Seddon. I'm the endurance coach at Oxford University. I'll look after anyone from 800 metre runners all the way up to the marathon. So pretty hefty role, you could say. The club is huge. Just how big, I don't actually know the official figures. You'll have to ask the captains, but obviously there's no limit on who can join. But on any given Wednesday, we probably got 50 or 60 down there working out on a Wednesday. And we meet up on a Monday, officially Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. And they will do a lot of easy running as a club in and around that, whether it be 7 in the morning or 5 o'clock at night. There's always club runs going down. So, and then in terms of coaching, I'm one of one, but that has pros and cons. I don't see too many disadvantages to it though at the minute. Yes, potentially I would love to spend more time with athletes and have, I guess, more eyes on the ground, just reporting how they're feeling. Maybe we would preempt and predict injuries a little better and keep people healthy for a little longer. But actually, there's not too many mixed messages. The more ideas you have, the more coaches you have, you can start to confuse athletes a little bit where you want them to go and what you want them to do. So I'm grateful for that. But then also, as far as coaching goes, I don't see myself as the only coach at Oxford. All the experienced athletes do a massive job for me. Any messages that I'm trying to put across, they are probably reinforcing on the daily, whether it be in easy runs. And their success is going to help shape what others do as well, and they're going to see what they can do by just buying into the program and buying into the system here at Oxford. So there's a lot of coaches at Oxford, they just don't know it.
Yeah, so we have 3 main coaches in the endurance, so myself, Jack Foote and Bill Foster. We then have a group of volunteer coaches that also work in the programme as well. And in terms of the sort of ability levels or across, we provide an opportunity for anyone to join the athletics club, no matter what your level is. And we kind of make that work with, like say, the different coaches. We also run different start times for sessions, because I think this year we've got, over 150 endurance athletes part of the athletics programme. Which is the biggest it's ever been. So it's important that we provide opportunities for everyone, while obviously still making sure that the coaching is as quality and as high level as it can be.
Yeah, why do people want to come here? I hope it's to progress their athletics, to have a good experience. We are a unique group in a unique environment, that we are performance-based, but we keep community at the heart of that. So whether you're a Will Barnacote, an Izzy Boffey, a Jess Bailey, or someone that's just starting out athletics at university and doing their first park run maybe. There is something for everyone, and we try and kind of keep that at the heart of what we do. The actual kind of performance side of things is a big part, but it's not the be all and end all. So I think that's probably our unique selling point really, and I hope we do it pretty well.
What attracts people to Oxford University?
Well, obviously the big one is the academics, but beyond that, I would like to think they look at the sporting history at Oxford University. Pretty much most of the modern day sports as you see them were either founded, or Oxford University have had some role in the rules or the landscape of that sport and how it is today. So, but also the big one, if you're a runner, right, is the history of running at Oxford and the sub 4-minute mile. I mean, on the weekend we had our varsity match, 150 years. The men's match has been going 50 years. The women's match has been going. So it's one of the most historic places to come and operate. I think you feel that when you're going through the club and training on Iffley Road on the regular, and you're walking into the sports centre and you're seeing memorabilia of that special day when Bannister broke 4 minutes for the first time, just over 70 years ago. So there is a lot of sporting success at Oxford, and that definitely hopefully sways a few decisions for people coming to Oxford beyond just the academics.
Yeah, the training we're kind of looking for, like you say, it's a lot of between 5k, 15k sort of legs. So we've kind of gone through of who's looking at doing what leg, but obviously having the freedom that people can change if we need to. So we're kind of basing it around sort of any on the shorter stuff. We're obviously looking, they're still doing some track work as well and some faster type work, but then all the way up to the longer ones where things like long runs are really important. We do a lot of sort of steady threshold type work, which is sort of half marathon pace as well, just to build that endurance base. And then obviously, like I say, it's not all on nice paved roads, so we're doing a lot of some trail running as well, and things like hills always in as well, because say some of the will be quite hilly routes as well as we go through.
Well, it's a unique thing for us, isn't it? Because it is right in the middle of summer Ekiden. So a lot of our guys are kind of in the midst of track seasons. But what we always like about it does offer another opportunity, another competitive opportunity for a different group of athletes that maybe the track isn't their be all and end all. There's certainly some guys that are racing for us that are having track seasons and then that are having to try and adapt their season to run Ekiden well. But I do think it offers a different opportunity. It's obviously very long, more distance based. A relay is always good fun. But yeah, a different surface as well. So it's just trying to get that training right. As I say, we've had 5 training sessions going on this morning. We've still steeplechasers going on in the background at the moment. But yeah, we've been able to have a good grass session, hill session, very fartlek, very active recovery this morning, and lots of those guys that are in the Ekiden team were there this morning. So we are still able to, where possible, tailor the training for that kind of aerobic hit, and a bit of that in the middle of the season is good for everyone. It's a very long season with where the athletic season sits this year, with lots of things happening more like August, September. So actually, I think it works for a lot of people.
Well, the big one is, I believe it's going to showcase the best endurance squad in the country. It's 5 men and 5 women competing towards the same outcome. And, most events in the UK are on the women's side. The cross country is often 3 to score, and the men is 4 to score. So you have 1 or 2 good individuals, and that can sway the team result. Whereas this is how good is your squad across the board. And I like our chances. So as coming in as defending champions. But also I think I love what the Ekiden stands for and what it means. I've seen the power of shared goals as a team, and the pressure is then shared, but also that added accountability throughout the season to keep people motivated. So as a coach, anything which athletes can do together and aim towards the same goal is a massive win for me in their development and how they can progress as well.
In terms of selections, obviously, like we've discussed before, we kind of have very high-level athletes competing on European world stage, and they obviously have certain aims this year that we need to support and make sure they stay fit and healthy for those competitions. So it does provide an opportunity for kind of the rest of the club to be involved in this competition, rather than maybe selecting just the best athletes that we have at, say, over a 5k distance.
Well, it is unique in the sense that they're going to spend a lot of time in their own head. And it's different to, especially as we're in track season, towing the line with 12 people and you're probably in the race right to the wire. But the Ekiden, they're going to do a lot of training solo. They don't know it yet, but they're going to do a lot of hard tempo runs on their own. We'll still come together as a group, definitely twice a week, but that 3rd session that we usually hit will be a solo graft, because they need to experience working hard when probably they're out there on their own. They might not see someone up the road, they might not feel someone behind them, but they've got to still stay motivated and accountable.
I think looking at the teams, there's some really strong teams in there, and it's obviously our first year competing. So we have a strong team, so we are looking forward to it. But I think it's going to be really competitive. So we're going to get in the mix and then just see how it goes.
We've got some good athletes. It depends what team we can get out. Obviously, it's difficult with events like this, getting out lots of athletes, which kind of really opens it up. We've got a load of members with the club, so hopefully we can get lots out, and I guess we'll see. I'm sure some of the other unis will bring some good runners, but we've got a strength in depth. So we'll give it a go and we'll enjoy it. One thing about this club is that everyone enjoys their running and enjoys the sessions and the social side of it as well. So they're certainly looking forward to it.
So I think we got a strong team. I think we're like last year was our first experience and we didn't know what to expect. So I think this year the team is definitely stronger again. And it goes without saying we've got a proud history of endurance at University of Birmingham, and we've had a pretty good year when it comes to inter-university competitions and books competition. So we certainly won't be sending the team to make up the numbers. That being said, I know the Oxfords and Cambridges of the world are sending super strong teams. So yeah, we're super happy to be involved, but we will be going prepared, so let's see what happens.
I'm Matt Seddon. I am head coach at Oxford University, but I'm also race director for the FT Nikkei UK Ekiden. And we are at Lindley. We've just witnessed the trophy unveiling.
My name's Anna. I'm the founder of the UK Ekiden. I also call myself the chief evangelist because it's taken a lot of evangelizing to tell people exactly what this is. So we're all here tonight to unveil the FT Nikkei UK Ekiden trophy.
So I'm John Ridding, I'm the Chief Executive of the Financial Times, and we're here in the David Lindley showroom in Pimlico to basically celebrate and launch the second edition of the FT Nikkei UK Ekiden.
It's quite a long name of our race, but it's a very good name because the FT and the Nikkei have worked together for 10 years now. The Nikkei is the Nikkei is the FT of Japan. It's a financial newspaper. Nikkei, Nihon Keizai Shimbun, means the Japanese economic newspaper, and that's what the Financial Times is as well. But it's also they developed into much more than that, and they really care about the culture. So they're our lead sponsor, they're our sponsorship, they're our title sponsor, and we knew that if you launch a race, if you launch an iconic race, you need a trophy.
Ready?
1, 2, say no. Oxford University won, so I shall hand over to John, also an alumni of Oxford, to hand over the trophy to last year's winners.
Yeah, I'm Benji. I'm a third-year engineer at St Hilda's College, Oxford, and I'm captain of the Oxford cross-country team.
And I'm Tamsin, second-year law student at the University of Oxford and the women's captain of the cross-country team.
We've just had the trophy unveiling, so we've just seen the trophy. It's beautiful. It's really quite an incredible piece of work, and we're really excited now to compete for it. I think we're starting to get excited now. It's coming a lot closer. I think training is really shifting towards trying to compete for it, and we've had a couple of people swap positions, but I think that's really exciting because you can see the team starting to materialize and it's looking really strong. So that's really exciting. I think we've got a really good shot of team up.
There's a lot of excitement about this race, especially because last year we won the race and we're hoping to defend our title and win the trophy again. It's actually on the last day of our term, so it's a really nice thing to look forward to on the last day, and just so exciting that it's such a big and prestigious event that we're part of.
So I'd be lying if I didn't say that when I saw Oxford approaching the finishing line to see Joe Hour cross the finishing line first in the dark blue, that was especially meaningful. It was one of those moments I won't forget, the backdrop of Windsor Castle, the vision of elation and a little bit of exhaustion on her face as she crossed the line with that backdrop. It was a very special moment, to the point where I have that photo on my desk in my office and indeed at home.
You can't wake up in the morning one day and say, I want to run the Ekiden. You have to be part of a team and a university, or you have to be part of a sponsor company that's helping make it happen. And it's a bit like the Tour de France. You can't wake up one day and say, I want to run the Tour de France. Or maybe you can, but it will take you 10 years to do so. So this has to be aspirational. And I think these 10K races, marathons, 5Ks, everything are amazing. But we're trying to set the Ekiden as a different platform. It's a different event. And, to use the Japanese heritage of that, we can't just make it open to everybody. So it really is special. It's for university students who, I think we proved in the UK, people come out and they cheer on for 2 universities in 2 boats once a year, and there's a huge amount of following for that. But this is 15 universities, maybe more if we can develop it that way, and 150 students. And I think it's going to bring the alumni together. They'll say, well, who are you cheering on for?
So the course is going to go from historic Windsor, and we've got some great links with the royal family. Obviously, we're here at Linley as well. So it will start at Windsor, it will run all the way to Reading, and then turn around and come back. And it's 10 legs. And so it will go Windsor to Maidenhead, Maidenhead to Marlow, Marlow to Henley, Henley to Sonning, and then Sonning to Reading, and of course back. That last leg, or the Sonning to Reading leg, legs 5 and 6, is the nice short one, pan flat, 5K. That's where we predict there'll be the speedsters. Those probably peak of the track season. But then what is great about the Ekiden is there is that variety. And it means that everyone's going to have different strengths on the day, and choosing where you put people on different legs is going to be quite a talking point, and we hope to release that the night before and have the excitement so those teams are locked in. There will be no change. You can't try and counteract what other teams are doing. But obviously those long legs north of 14K, I think the longest 14.8K, that's probably where we're looking at big time gaps or gains to be made in the race.
And in America, everybody is out there supporting college sports. And in Japan, everybody watches college sports. But in the UK, it's not big that much yet, apart from one boat race a year, which is amazing, but let's develop it from that. There's a lot more, I think.
So as the FT CEO, I get a lot of projects that come my way, a lot of pitches, and some are hard, some are easy. This one was one of the easiest decisions I had to take as CEO. The idea of having a internationalist project connecting Japan and the UK for the FT and Nikkei, who were this global alliance, to basically take the tradition of teamwork, which is central to the Ekiden and obviously central to the way we work in news media, and last year to coincide with the visit of the Emperor of Japan, combined with the very clear passion and determination of the team, i.e. Anna and her crew, was one of those projects that was very much a quick yes please, and as people were told this evening, our main concern was that this was something that we could build on sustainably to grow over the years. So last year was the debut year was a tremendous experience, a huge success. We've seen it grow since then in terms of the number of teams and the enthusiasm of the community around it. So we're super excited to be doing this again, and we'll be doing it again and again and again.
My name is Jun Otaka. I'm the Senior Vice President of Japan Alliance for Europe, Middle East and Africa. And I'm proud to be one of the sponsors for the second year of the UK Ekiden.
Great, and you were just the man of the moment 5 minutes ago. Give us a little brief sort of explanation of what you were doing with the trophy unveiling.
Yes, I was fortunate and very humbled to be here to be a part in unveiling of the trophy. And we participated in bringing the yakusugi, which is the piece of wood for the base of the trophy. I think the Ekiden with the exchange of the Tusky and all the cultural and the value similarities that the UK and Japan have. It's a great representation, and we at Japan Alliance, it's our mission to bring cultures and people together. So we thought it was great to be part of the UK Ekiden this year.
That's amazing. And you're not only just sponsoring the event, you're also competing in the event. You have a team. How are you feeling for that?
Actually, terrible, because I have to run one of it, and I haven't run for a long time. So yeah, I hope I don't mess things up for the team, but we have a young team, except for me. But yes, we will be running this year, yes.
Last year was quite last minute. I think it was March, April, with the event being in June, that we were just reaching out to universities. A lot of them didn't quite understand what an Ekiden was and how big it could be. And we ended up just having Oxford, Cambridge and Birmingham. This year, after that one event, I think the interest and the demand was already there. It was very easy. I mean, the students are getting a lot. We want to treat them like the superstars they are. We want to share their stories as well. So actually it was very easy getting them on board this year, and we had to cap it at 15. We want the Ekiden to be exclusive. It is exclusive in Japan as well. It's the best of the best. And in an ideal world, you have a new cohort of freshers turn out at university, and they want to be on that 10 man and women team. And this year, yeah, we've got 15, and we've got the big guns, the heavy hitters, the Loughboroughs, the Birminghams, Cambridge, Oxford, both Leeds unis, Cardiff, Exeter. We've got Edinburgh. We've got unis from all over the country, and importantly, you know, Cardiff and Edinburgh representing the Welsh and the Scots as well.
What's wonderful about the Ekiden is it's completely unique. It's that combination of teamwork, but also individuals who have individual legs, but they're part of a team. And that kind of running competition isn't something you come across very often, and it kind of speaks to a much broader sort of set of principles about that combination of teamwork and individuals, which I think is very rare to see combined in this way. So I think it's quite inspiring to everybody who's involved to see that combination, and certainly one of the reasons that we're very firmly behind it.
Where should they watch it? I'll start there. I mean, it's an idyllic route, right? It's along the Thames. It's very, very accessible for a lot of people. I mean, Windsor's accessible, but at any leg, at any handover point, is probably there's going to be a big atmosphere, and that's where I guess the real drama might happen. You're going to see teams, and the great thing is because it's out and back, you're going to see teams crossing each other on the route. So any of those handover points are going to be absolute hotspots. And the big reason to support the Ekiden, we're only year 2 and we know it's going to grow, but everyone's got a connection to these universities, and running is an individual sport, but we all agree, I think, it's at its best when that team element is at the absolute core and the focus of the end result. And I think people can get behind, choose a team, get behind them. You're all going to have some affiliation to a university or an area in the country.
So a huge welcome to you all. I can't believe we're all standing here and all together. So it's amazing to see all of your faces and all in your kit.
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's amazing, isn't it? The races starts tomorrow, and I think we got everybody together, which is what we wanted to do, you know, get everyone together in the same place. So the first speaker was Daisuke Arakawa. He's the Senior Managing Director of the Nikkei newspaper, and you know, so Nikkei own the FT. They were the first company to support us, and they're our headline sponsor of the event. The second speaker was Hirota-san, who's the CEO and Chairman of ASICS Corporation. And yeah, delighted they're a big sponsor of ours too, number 2 sponsor, and to provide a lot of the kit this year. And they're actually all running too. So Arakawa-san and Hirota-san are running, and so is Sugeno-san, who's the editor-in-chief of the Nikkei in Japan. I mean, I think we have to press start and just believe that all of the plans we've made are going to go to plan, and I think they will. As I said on the stage, we've all worked really, really hard to make it get there, and there's just got to get everybody to the start line. A little bit worried about the traffic, very worried about the hot weather. People have got to really make sure they drink a lot, but I hope they have a great time. Got Japanese music playing, J-pop. It's good.
Perfect. Thank you. I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Thanks, Charlie.
We really fully intend for this to continue for 100 years, so really excited that you're going to be creating that history with us. So thank you very much. Domo, arigatou gozaimasu.
How's the event been tonight?
Mate, it's finally here. I think tonight was just epic, having all 16 teams. We had obviously the ASIC CEOs, all the CEOs in town as well, who are members of obviously leading these corporate teams in their battle. Ailish and Beth, inspiring, had a great Q&A with them before. It's everything we dreamed of, really, to be honest. And I think everyone's finally starting to see what the Ekiden's about, and now they're getting excited for the race. They're talking logistics, and I think there's going to be a great party at Windsor come the end of race day as well, 2-3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, really excited to be here. First time doing an Ekiden. I've obviously known a lot about it. Being sponsored by a Japanese brand, ASICS, is sort of drilled into their culture and heritage. So cool to be part of one here in the UK. Looking forward to being part of the team. I'm on the last leg, so yeah, a little bit of pressure, but yeah, looking forward to it.
Yeah, I have done the social distance one back in 2021, I think it was. So yeah, it's really cool to be here as part of the team, I think ASICS team as well. And yeah, I'll be handing over to Ailish, so hopefully put her in a good position for the last leg.
Hey, I'm Jared Ward from the US, 2016 Olympian in Rio. Out here studying at University of Oxford and excited to do this Ekiden.
Fantastic. And Jared, you must have done a lot of races in your time, but it's just maybe the first Ekiden that you've done?
First one, well, actually, I take that back. It's the first one in person. I did a virtual Ekiden during COVID. It was a really fun experience, but yeah, my coach, Coach Eystone, did these back in Japan in the 90s and always had great stories to tell, and I was quite excited when I started talking with the guys about doing this one.
Awesome. What about the Ekiden has kind of got you excited? Maybe step back into a race again?
Yeah, it kind of takes me right back to secondary school running medley relays, and it just is fun to be on a team. It's fun to be sort of passing that baton and running for your teammates in a very literal, direct way as one leg of the whole piece, and it's pretty fun. We got a fun group. We got we got a great team, and it's been fun to get to know these athletes, and so it's going to be fun to celebrate a race with them tomorrow.
Perfect. Hi, I'm Matt. I am an advisor to the Ekiden. I'd read a lot about the culture and just saw something amazing that the British running scene doesn't have. The goals for this year was really just to get the sporting level up, so that there's a lot tighter competition, so that there's a lot more tension and a lot more jeopardy throughout the whole race. And really, it's to sort of tell the story of the runners more often. You know, you've got 15 teams, 10 in each team, 5 boys, 5 girls, and each of those have got their own running stories. And really, you know, as an event, there's just so much to unpack, and just can't wait to see where it goes. Really.
Is this your first time racing in the UK? And what are you looking forward to towards tomorrow and racing as a team?
たくさんのイギリスの大学生と戦えることがすごい楽しみなので、しっかりとイギリスの風景を楽しみつつ、自分たちの力を最大限に発揮できるように頑張りたいと思います。
So yeah, this is their first time racing in the UK, running in the UK, and they're very much looking forward to running as a team.
Amazing. There we go.
We're like ready to go. I think Richie's done a good plan, like tactically on who's running what leg based on our strengths, and I think we've had variety of like journeys coming down, but we're all ready to go with our new vests as well, designed by Alex. So
talk us through the back bit.
Oh yeah.
We hope it says Lucy. Oh, nice.
Hopefully it translates right.
That's pretty sure.
Feeling good, confident.
Yeah.
It's hot, but we got it. All out from the start.
Home field advantage, very true.
Home field advantage, flat out from the start.
It is. Surely hold it up. Come on.
Ready?
Going for the win.
Going out hard and just holding on to the end.
We can't tell everyone our tactics. It's a secret, isn't it?
Everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. Feeling good.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely day. Maybe a bit too lovely, unfortunately. I'm lucky enough to be on the second leg, so probably won't be too hot at that time. But I'm feeling bad for some of my colleagues here who will have to suffer the 30 degrees Celsius. We're used to the British weather, so maybe an extra advantage for the Japanese students here today, used to the humidity and the heat.
Nice guys, thank you very much. Best of luck.
Thank you very much. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
To go?
Yeah, I'm very ready. Very ready.
Any special tactics? Any secret plans?
We've got a killer on leg 9. We've got Jamie McDonald. He's fired up.
Okay.
Lily came 96th at the London Marathon, so she's form today. 3, 2, 1.
Heat. Charlotte's looking forward to going into the Thames and racing at Asian Colgan.
I'm not racing that.
One more.
We feel ready. Honestly, this is Cardiff University. We're here to compete. We're here to win. We're not messing around. Okay. Thank you very much.
3, 2, 1.
Finishing and not driving.
Concern.
The heat.
It's gonna be
any special tactics to mention?
Not go off too fast.
Yeah.
Not go too fast.
2, 1.
So ready.
Yeah.
So excited.
Nice. And how's all the team tactics been going out? Everyone feeling good?
Yeah. We've been sitting around the table for daily, for 8 hours a day.
Yeah, Circle K,
Exactly.
Team bonding.
Any special tactics to mention?
I think it was choose what leg you want to do. Have a good time.
We locked in the order about 5 minutes before. We're ready to go.
Nice guys. Cheers. Best of luck.
Thank you.
2, 1. Can do one more.
Good. I think it's looking a little bit hot, but I think that's when the heart comes out in the heat.
George, have you got any special tactics for dealing with the heat that you've like teaming on tomorrow?
We've got a bucket hat with some ice in tomorrow, and that's pretty much it. It's going to be pretty warm.
How's the build-up been? Everyone feeling good?
Yeah,
good.
Feeling
strong, feeling fit. Yeah, no.
Look how prepared we are for the heat.
Yeah, I think we're 2 jobs off to do.
Yeah, I reckon we're top 3.
Nice guys, thank you. Best of luck.
Cheers.
We're hyped.
Nice.
Got entitled to retain.
Yeah?
This is gorgeous. We're looking forward to this all day long tomorrow.
Yeah, beautiful scenery here.
Yeah.
Excited.
Well, Harry's loving the hill.
We're looking forward to the hill, yeah.
the hill. You're the first person to say that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the best part of the race.
Nice.
The best part is the challenge, though.
Nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
3, 2, 1.
The Thames will be nice, I think.
Yeah, kind of nice somewhere run like somewhere different, like not on a track or a road or a muddy field.
Nice.
Kind of get to
Nice.
see.
And how are we fancying our chances?
Of course.
Yeah,
Number 1.
always in it to win it, you know. Yeah, we'll just go out there, try our best, see what happens, and hopefully we'll end up in the top.
Perfect. Cheers, guys. Best of luck.
Cheers. Thank you. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
I mean, amazing. We're really looking forward to it. It's going to be great, and it's a unique experience to be a part of, and we're all well buzzing for it.
So, here we are. After months of preparation, training and excitement, it's time. The 2025 FT Nikkei UK Ekiden is here. Between 15 university teams and the trophy stands 114 kilometers of challenging running, made even tougher by the extreme heat we are experiencing this week. At 8 o'clock, the teams will depart Windsor along the iconic Thames Path, battling their way out to Reading before the course turns back on itself and it's a race to the finish line.
Morning.
Let's go. How are you, buddy?
How are we? Leg 2?
Leg 2.
How are we feeling?
Super leg. Yeah, good.
Nice.
Start our team up.
Nice.
This
Ekiden.
one's for Japan.
Have you done one before?
I haven't. It's my debut.
Nice. How are we feeling?
Yeah, good. It's good. Just try not to overheat. Have fun.
Nice.
It's gonna be good fun.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
I'm so excited, yeah, I cannot wait. New experience, ready for some trail running.
Nice. Good luck.
Thanks.
The
Not
unis
really.
in Oxford were in the lead. Oxford in the lead? Yeah.
Are they?
Last time I saw.
As expected then, leg 1 is off to a fast start. Runners will benefit from cooler temperatures this morning. All of the teams remain in close contact, but it's reigning champions Oxford University that have taken an early advantage, followed by the Japanese powerhouse Ritsumeikin in second. Further back in the field then, both Loughborough and Leeds have made a pretty modest start. However, looking at their team announcements, it appears they may be opting to load up that second half of the race with some of their stronger runners.
Really jealous.
How was that?
Oh gosh, it's tough. I'm not used to running so far, so I think I went off a bit quick.
Really well done.
Thank you.
Oxford, how are we looking?
Yeah, it's
In the
looking
lead?
all right at the moment, seem to be, but still quite closely packed. So.
Nice. Who's in second and third at the moment?
According to the tracker, we've got Ritsumeikan in second, and then Exeter, Leeds, tussling for third.
Leeds tussling for a podium at the moment.
Yeah.
How's things looking?
We're up there at the moment. We've got 2 strong runners on our first few legs, and then I'm just got to hopefully stick with the quick boys at the front now and hopefully hold on.
Nice.
Hold on top positions.
How far's your leg?
14k, so quite far, 9 miles, but you know, just churn it out, get it done.
Are you a distance guy then?
Yeah, so this is sort of, I'm up for this. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll stick with the boys at the front.
Nice. Best of luck.
Cheers, man. Good job.
We're not too far behind. It's a savable margin. Just have to keep it on this, not overcook it, and hopefully catch a few.
Oh, tough. A lot harder than I thought, but I think everyone's finding it hard out there. Picked up 6 teams, so.
Cooling didn't help. The bucket hat wasn't the one today.
Big gap closed there.
Yeah,
how many people would you go past?
3, I think.
Nice.
I think I was second.
So you're back up into second, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
Leeds, big gap closed there, mate. How was that?
Got one. Got taken by one, so you know, held the spot. But yeah, we're doing all right. People count us out. Don't want it.
Mate, we're at halfway at Reading at the turnaround point.
Mate, they're almost coming. Oxford are leading. We have just seen Ritzy Making have been giving chase the whole time. They're in second. They're just changing at Sonning now. Loughborough in third. They had a big second leg. I think it was Jack White, big second or third leg for Loughborough. That moved them right up into second. Leeds in fourth. Exeter in fifth. So they're your top 5 at the moment, and the gaps are just starting now to open up. But the Henley to Sonning leg, there was a big difference between men and women on that. It's the one leg you're probably going to see either really strong women run or men. So there was a lot of change to be had on that, because I think Oxford, we had a man run that, but I think a lot of teams had a woman on that leg. We've got Rebecca going back, so there could be a bit of change. So I think that's the leg where things are changing. Most teams have gone with 2 men on the big 14K legs, and then most teams have a female bringing it home on that last 10K leg as well. So let's see what happens.
Many miles shared together this winter. So the dark blue of Oxford. Amy Dickinson, in she comes, hands off to Leah Gregory then. And off she goes with about a 10-metre lead over Loughborough at this stage. So here we are then, this is St Mary's University coming through then, 4th place for them.
Well, you join us here on leg 7, where there's been a disaster for Oxford University. Competing for the lead here, but it appears that Jared Ward, the US Olympian, said to be the team's secret weapon really, may have failed to receive the Tasaki within the legal handover location. They will continue on, he's got it now, but we'll have to see what the officials make of this move.
Yeah.
What's happened? Fill us in.
So it sounds like Jared Ward encountered a car crash while driving to his leg start and didn't make it in time. So I believe Rebecca, who was running leg 7, kept running leg 8. Then Jared Ward did get to the start line and has since ran and caught up with Rebecca and taken the Tasaki. So yeah, it's definitely cost us, but I think he's hopefully, yeah, back in the game.
How was that?
Well, just a big mistake on time in traffic. Holy crap. Good though, it's hot.
Yeah, made some time back up.
It's beautiful. Yeah, how far out in front is?
Maybe a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what a battle we have on our hands here for a spot on the podium. Leeds and Loughborough and St Mary's have been playing cat and mouse for the duration of this race, especially over the latter half. Very little has been able to separate them. But could this be the move though? Loughborough's Charlotte Dannett is flying over on leg 10, looking to push her team into the medal. She is doing just that. It's been a huge performance from Leeds, underdogs from the start, but it looks like they may have to settle for 4th place at this rate.
Out there, welcome home, Laura Cassiana, Karen Martin before her, Jared Ward, Rebecca Flaherty. Congratulations to St Mary's, the Lions. A fine job for St Mary's.
very.
Yeah.
Just a bite. Just a bite like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't die on the 10th path, so I say it's a win.
I had to make sure Janet was working, so I wanted her to catch everybody.
Are we planning on coming back next year?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to know quite how to feel about the whole thing. Ultimately, we had 10 excellent legs, 10 really good runs, and I'm glad that everyone has been able to see that. And yeah, unfortunately, you know, things largely out of our control has meant that it won't be our name on the trophy, but we're happy with the account that we've given of ourselves, and yeah, we'll be back next year. I find in my own running that often I need a bit of a redemption arc to get the best performances out of myself, or a bit of a chip on my shoulder. So I think we've probably got that after today. So we'll be hyper motivated and hyper enthusiastic for next year.
Yeah, I think we've done really well. I think we've done ourselves proud.
Fourth British team home.
Fourth British team.
Can't really complain. You know, a lot of people count.
Yeah, if you take away Oxford, third British team home.
Yeah, third British team home.
Pretty happy with that. And back, we know what it's like now, so next year, hopefully bigger and better things.
You know, it was 2 seconds, I think there's probably about 2 minutes between us and the first British team home, so, you know, different day, different story. Who knows? We could have had it. What was it on the promo? Leeds here to make up the numbers or something?
Yeah.
We
prefer partying over running or something like that.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, I think we couldn't, with everything we got, I think we had a really good time beyond the heat, beyond everything else. It was really nice to come out here and run for the university. Really, really good time.
Back next year?
Oh, definitely back next year.
Redemption?
Yeah, I think so.
We have got to win it at some point. We have got to win it. Bring me back to Birmingham.
Next year we're winning. Next year Birmingham's winning this.
Although anything can happen in an Ekiden, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, there we have it, folks. The 2025 FT Nikkei UK Ekiden is over. And what a race it was. We had drama, we had surprises, we had camaraderie, and we had a team event like no other. We look forward to seeing you back in 2026 as the story continues.